Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The video footage that you are seeing is the footage of the OnlyFans model, quote and unquote, model, or rather an Instagram influencer, Courtney Clenny, who murdered her boyfriend in their Miami apartment in April 3rd, 2022. But she just got arrested after 4 months and charged with second-degree murder. Thank God that at least something was done, but I'm wondering why it took so long, especially if the county has been in possession of this video footage. I don't know why it took so long. I'm not sure, and I don't know nothing about the details of this case. I'm just analyzing what I saw in this video footage. She's obviously the aggressor. She's completely out of control. In this video, she just jumped out of the elevator and started punching on the panel of the elevator, the button panel. And then when he came out, she jumped on him like a lioness, literally ripped him off and punching him on his head. He did everything to avoid her, and she continued to come towards him. And then it's sad and unfortunately, because this is a pattern with U.S. criminal justice, especially when the victim is a black person. But this country that pride itself in rule of law and justice, because they love to say that no one is above the law. Oh, please give me a break. A lot of people are above the law in this country, and they don't have to be a former president to be above the law. They just have to have a privilege that comes with their shade. It's just so saddening and so embarrassing and mortifying for a country like United States. And this country is losing their credibility when it comes to their criminal justice delivery in this country. It is so prejudiced. Because me and you know, if this would have been the guy, or if the shoe would have been on the other foot, this guy wouldn't see a daylight from that day on. They're going to remind him in jail. They're going to remand him in jail until pending the trial. But hey, in this case, they came with a lot of story. First of all, they claim, insanity. They want to send her to a psychiatric unit, and initially they protected her name, concealed her name, and one from one thing to the other. And then the next day, we saw her in a bar in Miami with her dad and some good citizens that felt that this is not right harassed her. And since there on, she's been walking free until recently when she was arrested and charged for a second-degree murder. And I'm thankful that it happened at all, because most cases it doesn't happen. And the same situation with the case of Ahmaud Arbery in Atlanta. And basically, this county in Atlanta let those murderers walk free for 4 months before there is a national outrage, a national outcry that forced them to look into the case. And as a matter of fact, that case was moved out of that county to another county for trial. And for thinking that, this was about the suspects that is now convicted to life imprisonment, give me chills. Because if there is no national outcry, I believe these cold murderers will still be walking free. It's only in America, like, where the police and the DAs, the district attorneys, makes the decision whether someone is going to be charged or walk free, especially in murder cases. Because I know about other countries who are very serious about their law. In any case, on any murder case, the police have to arrest right away and arraign the person, and the person will post a bond with the court, so the suspect will be under the custody of the court pending the trial. And the charge can always be modified pending further further investigation and what comes out of it. But here it is the cops and the DA will decide whether they want to arraign a murder suspect. It is not right. They're not supposed to be the jury, the judge, and the executioner. It's not right. Their job is to arrest and arraign. But I don't know why it is so difficult to arraign certain people. But I know that for other people, oh no, they wouldn't have a privilege of walking free from that moment on. I don't know what is going to take this system to be fair, because obviously their dealings in their criminal justice is apparent. The prejudice is staggering. So I have no idea, but I'm so glad that they finally get her arrested. And it's so funny that she claimed that she threw the kitchen knife at him from 10 feet apart. How could you, or how could she, throw a kitchen knife 10 feet away from him and it became fatal, that cut down 3 feet into his artery? It's just, this is so sickening. And I definitely know that some people hold a different view about this case, about the guy in question. And I'm not going to entertain it here, because this is someone's son, this is someone's child. And whoever he chooses to date has nothing to do with anything. It's not a factor. This is a humanitarian issue. A life has just been lost, and it cannot be justified because he chose to date someone of another race and you felt that he hated you. I mean, this is a classical, definition of low self-esteem. I cannot understand why people can be that bitter about someone they never met and whoever they choose to date. And even if whatever he said, is it enough to justify a murder? Well, I'm not in the mood to tolerate any of that nonsense or any of that insensitivity, because it just doesn't make sense. This is how Black people undermine themselves. And this is why we're going to continue to be in this bondage for too long, because of the division within Black community. So, I don't want to entertain that. If that's what you feel, keep it to yourself. Hold your opinion to yourself. I'm just praying for the possible best outcome on this case, because that gentleman needs justice. Because one thing that people don't understand is when things like that happen and Courtney clearly walk free, it has become a case law and a precedent. Next time another Black man is going to be murdered, they're going to cite Courtney's case and get that person out. This is how the law works. You can't cherry pick law. You can. It's not going to be, oh, yeah, because you think, first of all, he was born in Plano, Texas. He's from Texas. Contrary to your talking point. The law doesn't work that way. Oh, he deserves his death. Oh, okay, yeah. It doesn't work that way, because if she walks free, her case will be applied to future cases. And any other people like her that murdered black men is going to walk free, because her case is going to be used to set those people free. So it has a domino effect. If we're going to be honest, we black people are going to be honest about Black Lives Matter, so all black people's life should matter. Because now there is a hypocrisy now, because within the black community, certain people's life matter and the other people's life don't matter, and we cannot fight this oppressive system with that kind of mindset. But I'm just saying that I am not going to be willing to tolerate that kind of toxicity in my channel. If you don't have anything good to say, keep quiet. But anyway, thank you so much, my people. I just want to introduce you to this video footage, and hopefully we're going to be expecting trial, and this trial is going to be interesting to me, that I'm going to be following to the logical conclusion. Thank you so much, and you have a good morning, because what time is there? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Take care, stay blessed, peace.